I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning and welcome back to this week's edition of Kpsn. After a miraculous season, our football team came up one game short of a third straight state championship, falling to the North End over Scarlet Knights 6-0. Even in defeat, the team still made some serious statements. The defense held an offensive powerhouse that averaged 38 points a game just to 6. And let's just say, after ending that 25-game win streak in North Attleboro, not too many people would believe that our Warriors will be back in the bright lights of Gillette.
So, I mean, this season is just something that I don't think anyone really saw coming. You came off back-to-back Super Bowls. You lost a lot of senior talent. No one really expected you to get back here. How'd you do it?
We did it on defense. We did it on defense and grinding complementary things. Ryan Halliday on offense for us and opportunistic plays by Robert and Morgs on O, and then just a hell of a defense that just can shut down anybody.
How'd that defense hold one of the best offenses in this state to 6 points?
Because that's what they do. We ball out on D. Those guys really know how to play. We knew we were going to have to lean on them coming into this year. And Wass, nobody works harder than Coach Wass. Gets those guys. They all believe in him and do what he and execute his game plan, his vision. And so they were able to do it.
This senior class, what can you say about them?
I'm just so proud of them, really. They back and forth with me, and we've had some love-hate back and forth trying to figure each other out and what we're trying to do. But when it comes to Friday nights and when it comes to their brotherhood, right, they love each other, they play for each other, they compete with each other on the field. What else could you ask for out of a group of guys, really?
Congrats on an amazing season, boys. Your community is very proud of you. This fall season was dominant as usual, with our Kingsville fall sports teams having 20 All-Stars and 3 MVPs. Junior girls soccer star Avery Sneed earned Hockomock League MVP after a dominant junior campaign. The Friar Bound forward finished among the top goal scorers and leading assisters in the season, proving to be a threat on all aspects on the field. With Avery only a junior, she looks to continue her league dominance to next season with a strong class alongside.
I was very excited to get the MVP, but I couldn't have done it without my teammates. They all work really hard on the field to get me the ball and stuff, but I was very honored to get this 2 years in a row. Going into the season, we were kind of expecting a lot because we had a very good season last year. So I think that kind of messed with us a little bit, but we had a couple of rough patches, but we ended up turning it around, so I was kind of proud of our team. We really bonded as a team on and off the field, and that really showed on the field.
Senior field hockey player Allie Meehan capped off her senior season being named league MVP.
This field hockey season went really well. We had the best record in KP history for this year, and I'm really proud of how the season ended out, even though it didn't end the exact way we wanted it to, but I'm really proud of how we all worked together and had a great season. For me individually, I've worked so hard these last 4 years, so I was really proud and surprised to receive Hawk MVP for the year. I put a lot of time and effort into this sport, and I'm excited to continue next year at Northeastern, where hopefully I'll have a successful college career too.
On the cross-country fields, junior Mike Griffin continues to show the rest of the league dominance over the course of the season, winning MVP for the league. Mike led his Warrior team to their best season to date, going to the All-State meet, and Mike being one of the top runners in the state. Mike also won the Hockomock meet, being the top runner in the Hawk, which earned his MVP.
To me, it means a lot. It's really awesome that I was able to be named that, but I also think that one of my biggest competitors from Franklin, Tyler Brogan, I think he deserves it just as much as I do. Mostly what the MVP means is whoever wins the Hockomock League Championship, which I happened to win that day, and I only beat Brogan by about 2 seconds, maybe 3 seconds, and we're just so similar. I think he deserves it just as much as I did. This season started off with a loss to Franklin, which kind of upset the team, but we also kind of half expected it. They were ranked 5th in the state, and we were only ranked 22nd, so winning would have been awesome, but we never got a chance to do that. But instead of being all disappointed, we let that be the start of our season, being let's let this be the lowest point of our season. We ended up only losing to them in Mansfield, having a 3-2 season, first winning record since 2005, I believe. and we ended up going and placing third at Hawks behind Franklin and Mansfield. And after that, we all had our best day at the divisional meet. We were able to qualify for all states for the first time in about 20 years. I'm going to try and win all states next year. And seeing that we're not graduating any of our top 5 as of the divisional meet last year, we're going to try and see if we can get a divisional title as well as an all-state title next year, which is going to be really tough because there are some really good teams out there.
Mike now looks to the Reggie Lewis Center to dominate once again for winter track. Congratulations to junior Samantha Robinson, Mike Griffin, Mike Norberg, Eric DiLorenzo, Dan Body, and sophomore Jovan Joseph for being named Warriors of the Month. Junior Sammy Robinson proved to be a huge part of the King Philip field hockey team's deep postseason run. The defender was an anchor to a strong defense and was a leader on the field.
It was early in the morning and my mom called me and she was like, come outside, and then I went outside and I saw the sign. At first I was confused, and then I took my flashlight and I read the sign. I was just kind of shocked. I wasn't really expecting that. My coach said that it was about my attitude, and she described me as a brick wall on defense, so I think that's what it was. We had a really successful season. We had good offense and defense. The whole team worked together really well. We had our obviously really strong players. There's really no one on the team that was weak either. So everyone just worked together really well. We had good chemistry and we knew where our strong points were.
Juniors Mike Griffin, Mike Norberg, Eric DiLorenzo, Dan Body, and sophomore Jovan Joseph all had a solid race in the All-State meet on November 17th, earning them Warriors of the Month. And one of the best seasons ever for the team, these athletes proved why they are in this meet.
These boys, the KP varsity cross country team, are all very hard workers. They're very dedicated, and more importantly, they're kind, they're great teammates. They work well with each other and they encourage each other. And that goes for the whole cross country team, not just those 5 boys that made the All-State and the national meet, but they put in a lot of time and effort and energy, and they deserved all those great races that they had.
With the fall season in the books, we can officially turn our attention to the upcoming winter sports season. Next week, we'll be introducing to you some of our winter captains to get their thoughts on what we can expect from our winter Warriors. That's all we have for this week's edition. Thanks for watching. We'll see you right back here next week.